In a slot, the running back. 3rd down and 9. First test for the Penn State offense. McSorley steps and fires. It was dropped. DeAndre Tompkins could not hang on, and it will bring up a 4th down. Drops have been an issue for the Nittany Lions. Swamp of his own, according to head coach James Franklin. Can't handle the snap. He gets blocked into the end zone, and it will go out of the end zone. And that's how we start. Riley Moss able to come up with a block. The snap could not be handled, and it's a 2-point safety.
Now the punter, Gillikin, you just got to secure it before you run. And I think that's Dominique Daphne, a backup corner, number 23, that comes through on the right side to get that block, Steve.
So Billiken, we mentioned, has been slumping, and that was in terms of his punting. His
backer for protections.
Stanley zips one across the middle. It is indeed T.J. Hawkinson remaining on his feet. The football comes out. It's still loose, and it's recovered by Nate Weeding at the 29 of Penn State. Gets pressure from the outside. Hit as he throws, and it falls incomplete. 4th down. 7, what do you say? Racinos boots it through. In the slot, top of your screen. McSorley's 0 for his first 3. In all sorts of trouble. It'll be dropped out of the 10-yard line. No pass to knock down there. Parker Hesse and Anthony Nelson. Snap it to his right. Gillikin able to get rid of that one. And it'll be a short punt. And we'll see where they mark the football. Iowa's going to take over in plus territory. Number 21. Stanley able to get rid of it. Off to Hawkinson, and he leaps a defender. And he's down at the 10. T.J. Hawkinson showing all the skills. Gain of 11 as he leaped over Nick Scott.
It's a big-time play from Nate Stanley, knowing he's going to have pressure from the outside. Sharif Miller in his face. But look at the athleticism of T.J. Hawkinson. This is one of the more underrated players in all of college football. Not a lot of people know about him. Just a sophomore, but one of the most athletic players on this Iowa team.
Bottom of the screen. It's Rastetter. The punter throwing it. It's caught. Sam Brinks able to come up with the grab. We saw trickeration a year ago at Kinnick in the game against Ohio State. How about Iowa today, getting wild and crazy? Start the 18th ranked Hawkeyes. See how Penn State can answer with Miles Sanders up the middle. 1st down yardage and then some. But it just hasn't been there in the passing game. So he's been using the legs. Here he's throwing and completing to DeAndre Tompkins for the 1st down. A very good 4th down defense. Here's McSorley to throw. Able to complete. Needing somebody to make a catch, and it is Jahan Dotson making the grab. Drive. McSorley flushed up the middle, gets out. Laughlin back in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Pat Fryermuth, the tight end. And the Nittany Lions are on the board. Settled. On the ground, Kelly Martin won't get back to the line of scrimmage. Ellis Brooks made sure of that. The 24. Good clean pocket. Now it breaks down. Stanley airs it out and overthrows his intended target, Brandon Smith. Castro Fields running with him stride for stride. This 4th down. Hamler and Penn State muffed 4 different punts a week ago and recovered them all. Hamler's got that one. Can't do anything with it. Tonight. Here's McSorley. Going to be taken down at the 25. Dropped by Anthony Nelson. And McSorley is down and hurt. And the stadium goes quiet.
Contain. Here comes Ojemudia. And Trace saw him. He knew it, but he didn't have anywhere to go. And then he gets caught up in the wash here, and it looked like Nelson, number 98, came down on that knee. He got fooled, and that's what led up to the injury.
Oh, that snap is over the head of Gillikin again and out of the end zone for another safety. The first time Gillikin couldn't handle the snap might have been a wet football. The snapper is Kyle Vasey.
Wow.
And you don't see that too often. Two safeties in the same team in the one half.
And that's not a wet football. That is a brand new football that comes from the sideline after a timeout.
First time since 2006 that happened. Here's Stanley in trouble trying to get out of there, and he can't. Dropped back at the 45 by Robert Windsor. Kevin Stevens was there as well. Kevin Gibbons, I beg your pardon. On the ground, it's Sargent. On 3rd and 20, they run and maybe get a couple. Micah Parsons came up. They love the true freshman from Harrisburg. Think he's going to be a future star linebacker. Rastetter. Off the end of his foot, gets a great bounce. Terrific Iowa bounce inside the Penn State 19-yard line.
Probably an MCL, but we're going to see Thomas Stevens.
Stevens going to keep it after faking it, and it's A.J. Epinesa who comes up to make the stop. Soggy field conditions for sure. Stevens tried to run for it, and somehow he slipped through for the first down. Tommy Stevens knifes through a couple of Iowa defenders for the marker. Here comes the blitz up the middle. It's picked up nicely. And Stevens' pass is too low for Juwan Johnson. Both leading the safeties for Iowa. No problem with the snap. Some contact as Gillikin went down and stopped down at the 30-yard line. Here's Stanley to throw on 2nd and 9. Throw into an area. It's occupied by Penn State's John Reed. Reed cutting across the field. And he won't get to the end zone. Blasted out of bounds by Tristan Wirfs. They'll mark him just shy out at the 3-yard line. Another spark for this Penn State defense. It's John Reed.
Is seeing the football field here. He's just trying to force this football in here to the flat, but look at Reed. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's got an opportunity to fall off on the corner route. That was excellent defense by John Reed, who needed to make a play for his team.
I was just going to ask you, how well is Iowa's offense actually playing today? They really have only scored a field goal. Opportunity for Penn State to at least tie the game. On 1st down and goal, it's Stevens. Gonna keep it. Gonna get there. Touchdown, Tommy Stevens. Extra point away from a tie score. That might be. We'll be interested to see coming out of halftime how different things might be. Here's Smith-Marset from the 5. Iowa all of a sudden find themselves in a tie football game. Smith-Marset down the sideline, and he'll be knocked out by the kicker. They've had great starting field position really all first half long. Here's Sargent able to break free, and he has 1st down yardage. Penn State able to bring him down.
They're not attached to the formation.
Stanley throwing. Excellent defensive play. Oruwariye able to come up. Great speed in pursuit of that football to knock it away. Now, for Racinos on the way. Rastetter said it was good all along, and it was. 1 of 6 3rd down conversions so far. Make it 1 of 7. Misfires on Miles Sanders' time. Well, 4th 3 and out of this first half. The snap was perfect. The punt is fine by Billiken. It has been an issue. It'll be down at the 35. Here's Ed.
Trying to find Hawkinson.
Penn State fakes the blitz. And now it's the crossing underneath to Easley. And he will skip out of bounds at the 36 of Penn State.
Hooch punt.
Stanley is in the bottom of your screen. He's open. Mansell trying to run. He'll be swung around and dropped by Gross Matos again at the line of scrimmage. Iowa getting a little cutesy there. Season, which is his career long, is 39. Here's Stevens throwing. Good throw to K.J. Hamler. just short of what we have as the field goal target line, but it is a first down. 7 seconds left, 1 timeout.
That was
From 45, try and tie the score. And in the end, it works out for Penn State. Field goal is good. And we're all tied at 17s.
involved in the second half.
On the ground to Mekhi Sargent. He's got the first down. He'll stay on his feet. And an excellent run. Gain of 24. Not this time. Sargent's going to be wrapped up. It's Gross Matos who is piling up the statistics. Must be his 3rd tackle for a loss all game. Kevin Gibbons was the first player there. 14. Stanley steps and fires. Looking for Easley. Nearly had him. Rastetter, the punter, who threw a touchdown pass earlier in the game. And that punt will be stopped and down at the 23-yard line. First down and 10. McSorley underneath to KJ Hamler. He'll turn the corner, first down. Out of about the 45-yard line. Getting KJ Hamler involved early. Really can't run the way he did, let's say, a week ago. Although he takes off here. On cue, Trace McSorley runs just fine down the sideline for the touchdown. 51 yards for the score. The knee looks just fine. Better than all of last season, and he's piling up the numbers. Here's Sargent now trying to get first down yardage on 1st and 10. Out of the 35. It's Sargent again, picking his hole, staying on his feet, and he will be thrust forward for another first down. 3rd and 5, here comes the pressure up the middle. It's picked up nicely. Stanley underneath, overthrew his intended target, Nick Easley. Had him, and then he didn't. 4th down and 5. Rastetter will take his time, punt it away. And takes a bounce for Tompkins at the 15, trying to reverse field. And that's not going to happen. Showing blitz. Here it comes late. It's picked up nicely. McSorley gets it out and could not find Hamler. Hooker had the coverage, and it's 4th down. 4th and 7. Gillikin gets that one away. What a punt that is. And it will be down. Gillikin's had a tough game in every way. Stanley is swallowed up by Yetur Gross Matos, who is taking over this game from that defensive line spot for Penn State. Coming off the edge.
They took over the game a week ago in the 4th quarter. Gross Matos and Shaka Toney, and beat Indiana single-handedly. This time he just gives a club to Alaric Jackson, and no time for Nate Stanley to get rid of that football. This defensive line for Penn State's taking over this game.
9th tackle, 2nd sack. Hamler is back deep. 4 tackles for loss so far. Gross Matos having himself a ball game. Rastetter will boot it away. Hamler able to handle that cleanly and step up to the 45. Due to Buffalo too. Not welcome in Orchard Park, New York. DeAndre Tompkins. A solid throw there by McSorley. Here come the Nittany Lions to the 40.
Throwing the football from the pocket a little bit more.
There he is, setting it up nicely. It's KJ Hamler down the sideline. Hamler turning into his go-to guy here. You mentioned the trust. It's 3rd down and 10, 5 even to go in the 3rd. McSorley can't get away. It's Anthony Nelson having himself a series.
And here he is working on Will Fries. Fries has struggled this season. He's struggled with confidence, and McSorley knows it. He understands he's got a liability on the right side of the offensive line, but Nelson got to him in no time at all.
It's a 49-yard field goal attempt for Jake Pinniger. On the way, and it is good. The true freshman kicker, who's an Iowa native, gives Penn State a 10-point lead. Do that. Stanley cocks and fires and finds Brandon Smith. Excellent effort by Smith to get the first down yardage. Oh. Here's Stanley. Had the pump, and that went off the hands of Nick Easley. This is his fourth punt of the quarter. It still has a minute and a half left. Hamler goes scurry out of bounds, out to the 22-yard line. Take a look.
Would never play this defense with a healthy Trace McSorley.
McSorley airing one out, has a man. It's Hamler, had to hold up, but he's able to bring it down. KJ Hamler on the receiving end of a big play. And it's a fumble. Too tricky, Penn State. And it's recovered by Jack Hockaday. Turnover at the worst possible time. The first Nittany Lions turnover of the game.
Looks like they tried to get a little cute with Hamler coming this way, but this is between Sanders and McSorley. The exchange there never seemed to be right. But you see Sanders look back, and that's a costly turnover for Penn State. You're going so well with McSorley running the ball and throwing the ball, and you try to get a little bit too cute.
Stanley from his end zone throws across the middle. It's Hawkinson. Wide open and a beauty to get him out of danger. Stanley throwing again. There it is, that same play. It's Noah Fant. Welcome to the football game. Noah Fant, his first catch, and it comes with 12 minutes left in the fourth, a gain of 22. Again, Stanley skips it off the grass. Incomplete.
Yep.
Okay. Rastetter, another punt. Tompkins will let it bounce. The team's helmet from an on-rushing pass rusher. McSorley on the throw. Intercepted. It's picked off. It's Geno Stone. Stone inside the 20. Down the sideline. Touchdown. Geno Stone from Newcastle, Pennsylvania, who begged them to let him play at Penn State. Comes back to burn the Nittany Lions with the score. The Nittany Lions, and the complexion of this game has just changed greatly.
Wow. The kid that grew up watching this program there was no bigger Penn State fan than Stone, and he's talked about wanting to get revenge and how big this game is for him. He was beat earlier in the game for a big play.
On for size, and he comes back home. Wow, what a story. KJ Hamler from the 2. Finds a seam. There's the burst. Down the sideline. KJ Hamler, what a return. It's KJ Hamler to the rescue. Good protection. McSorley on the run now. And DeAndre Tompkins never turned his head back to the quarterback. Already hit from 45 and 49. This from 44. And the kid looks cool. Otherwise, it's been all defense and special teams for the Hawkeyes. Here's Stanley throwing underneath and completing to Noah Fant. And he's got the first down. His second catch of the game. It grabbed a lot of attention. And Fant didn't miss a game. Here's Sargent turning the corner, cross midfield down the sideline. If he didn't step out, he's tripped up at the 10-yard line. Mekhi Sargent rambles down the sideline. Stanley able to get rid of it. It's Sargent out of the backfield for the first down. A massive play on 3rd down and 10, Todd.
And 3rd and long.
Good protection for Stanley. Throws, has all sorts of time, and able to connect. It's Brandon Smith. Has the first down inside the 5. That's Fant in the slot. Fant wasn't ready. Fant didn't see him going to snap the ball, and it's picked off. Nick Scott with the interception. Noah Fant was not ready. He was still on the line of scrimmage long after Iowa had snapped the football. And Stanley tried to go to him.
Trying to change the play. and they're trying to snap it before the play clock got to 0-2. That's why he was in such a hurry, but you got to manage that situation better and not be risky with the football.
And Brian, I'm standing probably 20 yards from where he was, and I'm watching Stanley's eyes, and he...
It's McSorley again, third straight run. Matt Nelson wraps him up for a loss. So the clock will wind, but Iowa will get the football back.
You notice you shifted them in a little late.
Grodway backpedaling from his 15, trying to turn the corner. He'll run onto some people, and Iowa will start at the 23-yard line. It goes finish off what's been an awful night. Can he pull it out? Stanley able to complete, and it is Noah Fant. What a throw, what a grab. Penn State rushing 4. Stanley will run out of it. We haven't seen much of this today. He's got the first down. They'll stop the clock to move the chains to gain of 11. They're going to rush 4. Could be the final play of the game. Stanley's going to be dropped by Sharif Miller, and then able to shovel it off to Tristan Wirfs. The big fella will be stopped at the 28. You were waiting for Sharif Miller to make a big play, able to pressure Stanley, and that will do it.
I'm surprised that we didn't see a targeting there. You see for Penn State. Cam Brown comes in late and basically with his helmet, the helmet-to-helmet contact, and then he fell down to the ground. You see he's still stumbling around. Really surprised that we didn't see a targeting on that play.
Well, and that would have been significant, Todd, because it wouldn't have, the game would not have ended on a defensive penalty. Iowa would have had one more play. Let's take a look here. Obviously, you see the rush by Sharif Miller, just trying to make a play if you're Nate Stanley, and Wirfs is on the run. Now, Cam is number 6, coming in late here. Hard to tell from that angle. There he is, number 6, coming in. I think that's a good no call, Todd. I see what you saw, but he really never made contact. I think that's a good no call, and would be a shame to give Iowa one more play on a call like that.
What a football game today. Iowa won't be pleased the way it turned out, but Penn State is able to hang on to win by 6.